What's up, everybody? It's Belligerence here, and today we're starting a new series. And if you're wondering what it's about, I kind of really liked talking about like the whole positivity thing in the Left 4 Dead video. And this isn't going to be as serious. It's not a rant. I'm not angry at anyone. I was just thinking today. I took a 7-hour road trip with my friend to go pick up a car. And halfway there, we had an excellent conversation. I really enjoyed it. And then the other half on the way back, while I was driving my lonesome self back to my home, I just thought about all the things we talked about, and thought about my perspective on life, what I want to strive for, and it made me think, why not share it with the world of YouTube? Anybody that wants to watch, maybe learn a little bit about me, why I do this commentary thing. So let's get started with it. The first pro tip is perseverance equals victory. And that may sound like some lame motivational poster or something a guidance counselor would tell you in high school, but I mean, it's kind of common sense when you think about it. If you want something, if you want it really bad, you will work to get it. And I'm going to use this gameplay. I'm actually going to reference the gameplay in one of my videos. Oh my god, I'm going to reference it because I was thinking about it on the car ride, and I realized, you know, this kind of relates. The round before this one, the team just completely shut us down. I mean, nothing we did. They had us spawn trapped. Everything. PPSHs. Oh my god. I get sick and tired of seeing that on the kill feed. That is one wickedly overpowered tiny little gun. And even in this gameplay, you're going to see me get taken down by that stupid submachine gun probably at least 10 to 12 times. It just rapes. I hate it. Urgh. Something I hate about Battlefield, the PPSH. But anyway, back on topic. They were completely stomping us, and they kept it up in this round. But we stuck with it. We did our best, and we ended up winning. We just stuck with it, pushed, kept going, and victory. Huzzah! Throw the confetti. Have a party. But it applies to much more than gaming. I mean, this little concept of winning a match in a game, you know, what does that have to do with pro tips for life? Well, if you're in school right now and you have some, you know, below standard grades, D's and F's, or there's a job out there and you really want to, you really want it, and it's one of those jobs that you have to intern or something like that for, or even relationships. Those definitely, you have to persevere through that. There are good times, and then there are really bad times, and just apply it to anything. And you know, if you stick with it, if you really want it, you keep going, you don't give up. Hang in there, that little hang in there cat poster. Well, so many references to posters in this gameplay. I don't know what it is. I guess it's with the motivation. You just hang in there. Keep striving for it. You shall succeed. Never quit while you're ahead. That's not something to live by. Or quit while you're ahead. Whatever the saying is. That's not something to live by. You should always... I'm not saying, you know, don't be happy with what you have. I mean, if you're happy, that's awesome. Keep it up. I like to keep the positivity chugging along like a little choo-choo train. The little positivity choo-choo train that could. But so I'm not saying, you know, never be happy with what you have, but just always strive to keep getting better. You know, that's something everybody should do in life, no matter what. If you're trying to be a professional gamer, keep going with that. If you're trying to be, you know, artist, art's really hard. I really suck at it. I am not gifted at art at all. But sometimes I like to doodle, and you know, after trying so many times, it starts to kind of resemble caveman drawings of what I'm trying to get. I really like playing music though, and I practice my guitar at least an hour every day, you know, just getting better. So you should never give up. It kind of reminds me back to the positivity video I did. You should never let anybody stand in your way of your dreams and your goals. You should always try and prove to them that you can, you're better than them. They can go SDFU and get out of your face. I think with the pro tip things, I'm gonna, you know, say how you can apply it in your life, and then tell you why I thought about it and how it applies to my life. And let you know a little bit about me. Right now, I'm currently not in college. It's not a good thing, and I made a oopsies. And right now, trying to fix it. Trying to get back into college. College degree is a good thing to have. Definitely working towards that. You know, I made mistakes in my life, and you just can't sit around and mope about it. You actually have to do something about it. Get out there and fix that. I'm not gonna lie, I've been lazy about it, and I've just been thinking lately. You know, I'm 20 years old. I need to quit being such a little baby. Suck it up and get going, and get back into it, because that's one of the things I want to do. I want to have a college degree, and I'll be damned if I don't get my college degree. So there's that. With the YouTube channel, I do want to hit it big. I'm not gonna lie. I want to be one of the extremely well-known commentators, and I know that's really hard to do. And I'm going to have to keep pushing. I'm going to have to make my videos interesting, bring you guys back, and hopefully bring some of your friends along. There's a little bit of a hey, you should but anyways, keep making better videos. I'm trying to get each video better than the last. That is my goal. And if I achieve that, then good. I always feel super excellent when I get a comment saying, hey man, I really enjoyed your video. Even if it's just one person, that really brightens my day. And the more, the better, you know. And when I get negative stuff, I don't really care. I've been on the internet long enough to know that there's going to be bazillions of trolls out there. And they're kind of powerless against me. I think it's kind of funny that you waste your time. If you really don't like my video, and you have to tell me how much you really don't like my video, you viewed it, so you only helped me out in the long run. It doesn't really matter what you say to me. Just make it better so you get proved wrong. And just keep going with it. So there's that. That's how that applies to my life. And now we're going to get into the second part. And this part was inspired by the trip, if I can get the words to flow out of my mouth. So it was a total of, I think, 7.5 hours, and about 3 of that, me and my friend, we had an excellent discussion about anything and everything, just whatever came to mind. My thoughts on it, his thoughts on it, why, who, what, when, where. We mostly talked about games. We're a couple of gamers like that, you know. Talking about what we're looking forward to for the rest of the year. All the big titles. What we thought on each of them. Talked about some music. He's probably definitely my greatest musical influence. Usually the stuff he's like, hey, you should listen to. 5 times out of 8, I know that's a weird fraction, but 9 times out of 10 isn't correct, and 5 times out of 8 isn't really correct either, but I think it's closer. He's usually on spot with what I liked. I mean, he basically got me into the alternative indie scene, and that is by far my favorite group of music. So where am I going with this? enjoy the small things in life. Conversations with friends, rides somewhere, you know, little things that make you, you know, have a good day. It was probably the best day I've had in a long, long time. Not that I've had like really super crappy days in the past, but it was just a really nice day, and I really enjoyed it, being able to talk to him about all this. And it really made my week, probably made my month. So it takes me back to the positivity video once again. I know I keep relating back to my own stuff, kind of like subliminal messaging, but yeah, it's true. I mean, don't take things for granted. Things that make you happy, enjoy them to the fullest. Now I'm going to do the relation part. Not only with, you know, being able to talk to my friends, but once again with YouTube and my channel. Since I've started doing this, this is by far probably my favorite time each week, is making these videos. Whether or not they get watched, that's alright with me. I get to express my feelings, my thoughts, show off a little bit of my horrendous gameplay. Sometimes I do well, sometimes I don't. Well, who cares? It's my video, and I just really, really enjoy making them. PPSH, this guy had 3% health. What a load of crock. But I just enjoy making them. Sitting here, expressing my thoughts, my concerns, my dislikes, my likes, whatever else I want to talk about on the internet. Little nerd voice there. It's the highlight of my each and every week, and I don't take it for granted. Once again, when I get comments or I see likes or I get a new subscriber, it always just puts a smile on my face that somebody liked what I did, and hopefully that person will come back for more. But that's really all I have for the pro tips. I hope you liked it. If you didn't, just say you didn't. If more than not people did not like them, then obviously I probably won't do them. I'm here for entertainment, and if you guys aren't entertained, then I'm not doing my job well. And if I'm not doing my job well, then I need to change it. Get better. Get on the ball. But anyways, kind of want to throw some gaming-related news things out there. Team Fortress 2 is now completely free. And when I say completely free, I mean you can now get a Steam account if you've never had one, and if your computer can run it, which it probably can. If my computer can run it, there's a gigantic chance that yours will. I don't have a video card and I can run it, so there's that. The only downside to it being free now is, one, the trolls of the internet are not happy, but that was a given. Why do you have to go and make my favorite game free so everybody can come and ruin it? And secondly, you only get a free account with limited backpack space, not as many item drops, and not as many blueprints. But you only you have to go buy something in the store, and the minimum you have to spend is $99. But you have to put, I think the limit, or the minimum limit is $5 you can have it, your Steam thing. So you have to spend $5, but I mean, the game's been out for 4 years. If you haven't gotten it by now, then, you know, you can at least support Valve, give them, you know, buy a few things from them. I really have no problem. But we're out of time. That's all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know. Rate it if you liked it. Those really help me out more than you can imagine. And I will see you guys tomorrow in the continuation of my Legend of Zelda Let's Play.